Before we get started, I want to talk about the sponsor of the video, ENEBA.com. This is a new gaming marketplace with over 10,000 digital products that aims to bring you the hottest deals in the market on any title. Right now they're having a spring cleaning sale on our website that'll be going for at least 2 more days. You'll find games like RimWorld, Watchdog Legions, The Witcher 3, one that I really need to try still, which is Star Wars Squadrons. I was going to try and get one of those virtual reality setups because I heard that was the best way to play it, but one of these days I'll probably just grab it anyway. And scrolling down, I wanted to point out one that might be a surprisingly good play, and that's The Rustler. This one is like a medieval Grand Theft Auto, and I remember playing this right before it got released, so I'm sure they've added a lot more to it at this point. Make sure to click on my affiliate link down below to check out the website, and as always, special thanks to ENEBA for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to it. A couple weeks ago there was some concept art released for Nightingale that showed off different animals and creatures we might be encountering. Starts off with the Harpies, and we can see them while they have their human face assembled as their guise, and after when they reveal their more deadly nature. During the IGN Fan Fest, they told us that the Harpies would sometimes disguise themselves as old women to lure us away from our camps, but also that they would be capable of stealing stuff that's left unattended. From these next pieces of concept art, you can kind of see how they undergo this transformation, but I don't think we've ever seen them in a pure human form if that's something that they're able to do. I would hope so, because it's not going to be much of a disguise if I can still see this old lady walking towards me on 2 giant legs with wings. That's something I wouldn't even consider as normal unless maybe I was watching It Chapter 2. As far as the Bound goes, we do get a couple shots of them too. The Bound have been described as a twisted mockery of humankind that was created by the magical race of the Fae. We recently got a new Twitter post from Nightingale showing a new type of creature showcase they're doing, and the first one they gave us was a quote we've seen in previous newsletters about the Bound. While the Pale overwhelmed the earth, a parallel threat emerged in the realms. Hideous parodies of humanity that attacked on sight, overwhelming towns and hamlets. Diverse in their form, they are unified by aggression and the strange ligaments that crisscross their skin. The Red Cross Knights knew them as Bound, while the Hermetics of the Academy theorized that they were magical creations. But who so hates mankind to create such mockeries, and why? The answer is related to this very next concept art, the Fae. Nightingale is set hundreds of years after the Fae made formal contact with humanity, and left magic in the hands of a privileged few. And since the game has pulled inspiration from stories like Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, the Fae are most likely going to be a more devious presence that we'll interact with. I was able to get confirmation that this picture does represent one of the Fae, and this is the same character we can see manifesting before one of the main people in the trailer. In Nightingale, we're going to be traversing through what is known as the Fae Realms. These are places of incredible magic, and we should be able to expect a lot of variation as a player while we move between them. The next pieces of concept art focus on this character with a lantern and a pistol. She's one of the very first ones we see in the trailer, and this gets followed up by a breakdown of her concepts and weapon of choice. If you haven't already, I highly recommend checking out the previous Nightingale weapon video I did, because that should go into all the weapons we've seen so far, including concept art and trailer footage. And the very last art we see is related to the city of Nightingale. This city is described as the last haven of humanity, and one that contains the portal network that was destroyed right before we story-wise jump into the game. In this one, we can see what appears to be Tesla towers, and these are scattered throughout the city when we first see the trailer footage. So far, I've been really impressed with the concept, and the footage we did see at the IGN Fan Fest got me really excited about learning more when it comes to the ecosystem. That's all we've got for now, but thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful night or day, and farewell.